Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host, I'll pee on you, but you can just simply call me Peon. Before we start today's stream, I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude for you stopping by and checking out my channel. During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a witch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Eric together. See you there.
Get me in where? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna give you a call and just go that way.
Oh, it'll work that way? Sure. Yeah, sorry, I was, playing some Helldivers with my buddy was getting married. Say what? Oh, test, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host,
how
I'll
am I
pee on
sub to you and
but
actually
you
do
can
an
just
ad?
simply call me Peon. Before we start today's stream, I wanted to extend
It looks like it's
my
working
heartfelt
in the top
gratitude
right.
for you
Let's
stopping
give me
by
some
and
15
checking
seconds.
out my channel. During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a witch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Eric together. See you then. I know there is ways to blow this up where just that vertical. Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host, I'll
Yeah, I was wondering how Burns was doing it with his, where you had like two sides.
I wanted to
Yeah, where the two squares.
During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a witch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Eric together. See you there.
Also, your desktop audio is in your intro right now, in your source.
What do you mean?
They can hear us talking on your chat right now.
I had my mic on. Normally I have the mic like that. Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host, Peon, but you can just simply call me Peon. Before we start today's stream, I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude for you stopping by and checking out my channel. During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a winch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Era together. See you there. Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host, Peon, but you can just simply call me Peon. Before we start today's stream, I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude for you stopping by and checking out my channel. During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a winch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Era together. See you there. Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'm your host, Peon, but you can just simply call me Peon. Before we start today's stream, I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude for you stopping by and checking out my channel. During the stream, I'm going to try to offer a laid-back atmosphere where I can offer my insights into Ashes of Creation, all while sprinkling in my witty banter and general silliness. I'm eager to engage with you discussing any topic that piques your interest. So pull up a chair, summon a winch, get a drink, and let's dive into the world of Era together. See you there.
your mic on the source.
How about now, guys? Do we have audio now? I blame Paranaut for this. Anyway, I'm gonna start all over. Hey guys, welcome back to the Hidden Dagger Inn. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I have a new friend that I've met, and his name is Paranaut, and he's a young, aspiring, annoyingly handsome content creator. And we're going to go ahead and do kind of a duo stream together. We're just going to pick each other's brains so we can keep the conversation going. First of all, hello, Undead Pally, Woo, and Draco. Thank you very much. Great. Glad you guys can hear me. And we're going to just kind of banter back and forth. I've decided to try something different in today's stream. Yeah, just wait till you see him. We'll post a picture of him soon, Woo. It's really annoying, you know, being an old fart, seeing this young whippersnapper over here, you know, like, get off my lawn! But anyway, yeah, but we're going to try something. I don't do the dev discussions as much as I should. And to help the devs, I think it would be good, you know, maybe, I doubt they watch my stream, but if in fact that they do, I would like to talk about the dev discussions and see what you guys think, the community that comes into my channel and our channel, and talk about what they have to ask. That way, if we can also get that feedback to go back to the forums, if they haven't done it already, it would be very helpful. So, first of all, Paranaut, would you like to say hi to everybody?
Yes, hello everyone, and yes, thank you for that amazing intro. You're too kind. And yeah, these last couple months have been really wonderful, getting to know everyone in the community. Everyone's been very nice. Actually, I'm kind of probably the nicest gaming community I've ever been a part of, coming from MOBAs and first-person shooters and whatnot. But yeah, pleasure to be here.
I 100% agree. And before we go any farther, it's only, you know, we have to do this because, well, one, you're a guest, and two, you're a content creator. So, yeah, it is. His voice is annoying. You just wait till you see him. You know, yeah. Maybe he can put a link in chat or something like that. Yeah, it's really annoying. Anyway, but since he's a content creator, we're going to go ahead and give him a little shout out first. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, orcs and humans, and everyone in between and beyond, we interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for a very special announcement. Hold on to your seats because this is breaking news coming live from the Hidden Dagger Inn in the Riverlands. Today, we have an extraordinary guest dropping in, a fellow adventurer, a comrade in arms, a maestro of his streaming world. Can I get a drum roll, please? Joining us right here, right now, is none other than our legendary guest. And there we go. There's our shout out to Mr. Paranaut. Guys, if you haven't given him a follow, go ahead and give him a follow. He's a likable guy, along with, you know, annoyingly handsome. He's also likable, unfortunately, so I got nothing against him. And I'm always willing to try to help out some young content creators that can, you know, help us old farts get started as well. So guys, first of all, happy Saturday. I am so glad it's the weekend. Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Glad to see you here. Oh, you got a question, Para?
Let's see. Gosh, it's been flying by so long, or so fast, excuse me. It's been a couple months. I would say 3 months before I started really like diving into like all the content creators, and like just following all the, what's it called, the Twitches and the YouTubes and things like that. But I've been following Ashes for many years, just kind of seeing if it's a scam or not. Oh no, I said the scam word. Are you guys gonna jump on me?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm clipping this and it's to Steven. Your content career is over before it even got started.
But very excited as everyone else is about this. I mean, everyone's just so sick of the whole MMO genre just being so stale, and we want something new, right? And this is why we're all here. And yeah, just once again, happy to be here.
Good setup there, Woo. That was good. Now I got a good clip. We all have that. We all saw it and heard it. We're sending that to Steven. He's done before he got started. He can take his looks to Broadway. He's out of here. Woo!
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a key because I thought the game was a scam. So.
Yeah, he's actually, I believe he's a friend of the guild now, Paranaut, that is. And we got to get, you know, if we see Nice Gaming, we got to talk to Nice, because he went into Nice's channel one time, and Nice called him Paranut. It's not Paranut, it's Paranaut. So, anyway, for those who see see nice, we got to get that corrected. Also, I believe he is a member of the how do you say that guild name that you're in?
Are you talking about Dunehold?
Yes.
Yeah, Dunehold. I'm still not officially a part of them, but I'm definitely going to be. They're everything that I'm looking for in a guild. So still not officially. Haven't signed anything yet, but yes, very excited about it.
And I do believe that Dunehold is a friend of the guild with Overlord, correct? By the way, for those of you who don't know, I am an Overlord. I am a very proud member. And as a matter of fact, our guild leader and lead artist are here tonight in a stream. Dracobringer is here. There he is, my man. He is a wonderful leader, guys. And if you're looking for a guild, shameless plug, come check him out. If you want order, if you want leadership, if you want direction, Overlord's your guild. There you go. There's your plug. Now Overlord doesn't have an official allies yet. We played with some during Alpha 1. Okay, that's understandable. I'm sure we'll be making lots of friends and enemies. But yeah, other than that. So anyway, tonight's topic, guys. This is a kind of an interesting one, and I want to see what you guys think. Because this is kind of near and dear to my heart. Item drops. Who doesn't love loot? Now, myself, I love to grind. If I could go through a game without questing, I absolutely would do it. I would level up through PvP. I would level up through grinding. Quests annoy me, but because I feel like we're forced into it. But in that being said, if there is going to be grinding in Ashes of Creation, so I would like the chance, a small chance, albeit a small chance, to get really good drops from there. What do you guys think about a small percentage chance? And I'll go ahead and word the devs question exactly verbatim the way they said it. What types of items and upgrades do you expect to drop from regular mobs? Do you feel good when regular mobs have a rare chance to drop powerful items? And I would absolutely say yes. What say you? Hey, Nuclear Tango, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Oh, hang, before we get to the questions, guys, we have another content creator. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, orcs and humans, and everyone in between and beyond, we interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for a very special announcement. Hold on to your seats because this is breaking news coming live from the Hidden Dagger Inn in the Riverlands. Today, we have an extraordinary guest dropping in, a fellow adventurer, a comrade in arms, a maestro of his streaming world. Can I get a drum roll, please? Joining us right here, right now, is none other than our legendary guest. All right, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. And guys, go check him out. Give him a follow sometime. He's a really nice person. And yeah, he has some funny sayings. I use his no square stuff all the time because I really find it enjoyable. And my God, Dracobringer wrote me a book. Hang on, I gotta read this. 1 second. I do appreciate the chat. So hey, Az, how you doing, my friend? 1 second while I read this book that Dracobringer just gave me. Yeah, definitely having normal drops being crafting materials and or items to vendor, then having a low chance of dropping an uncommon rare material or fully crafted low quality item. Disassembled to learn profession recipes would be cool. There you go. I completely agree. I would like some kind of a low chance. Hello, ahoy, Az. How you doing? Philip Reuter, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Thanks for coming in and thanks for joining us tonight. No, that's fine, my man. That's fine. I was like, oh my God, that looks like a text from my mom. I was like, wow, does your mom do that too, Perry?
Oh, a text constantly? My dad, yeah.
Your dad? Okay.
Yeah, because I had to fix his motor. I mean, he always needs help. So yeah, you gotta love your family. You gotta stick with them. Can't kill them.
Draco says, you don't buy our charter that I'm long-winded as hell. No, that's okay, my man. You're not long-winded, you're thorough. That's the way I like to look at it. You're thorough. You know, you are attacking Ashes of Creation with every nook and cranny in your fiber, in your fiber. So, Woo, where are you at? Are you still here? Because I haven't heard your answer on loot drops. And anyone else who just joined or is joining, let us know what your thoughts are. The question is, what types of items and upgrades do you expect to drop from regular mobs? Do you feel it's good when regular mobs have a rare chance, to drop a powerful item? Also, if you do have a thought on this, also go to the Ashes of Creation forum and drop it on their dev discussion. Just type in /dev and you'll see all their dev discussions along with item drops come up. Put your 2 cents in, because I think it's really important that we tell them what we think, because they're asking us, so we should let them know. Let's see. Undead Pelly says free from timeout jail. Oh, did you have an ad break? Oh my goodness. Those ads, I gotta try to skip those things as much as I can. As says, this topic's actually one of the better ones on the forums. Good arguments and points were made for both normal and regular drops as rare and epic legendary. Yeah, I don't think that they should be over the top, but who doesn't like seeing an orange loot bag? Because we've all seen their loot mechanic where you get that little beam of light coming from the bag. I mean, I get giddy as hell when I see that. I'm like, woohoo! So, how about you, Paranaut? I mean, do you get excited when you see loot? And what are your thoughts on this subject?
Oh yeah, I mean, no one from like playing other MMOs or ARPGs, thinking really towards Diablo 4. It's everyone wants at least a chance of 0 to 20, to make level items, to have the high, like a legendary, like low level item to make winks maybe for like the battlegrounds or something like that. But just, yeah, who doesn't love a chance, at least, even if it's 0.001% chance, but that may be even a little bit too low. But yeah, that's the whole super unique thing, and getting that right is probably one of the hardest things a game can tackle. It's too, I mean, coming from Diablo 4, and it's like the super unique thing where literally 1 in, what was it? It was like 1 in 4 million people got like there was one of the masks. I forgot what it was, but it was one of the best items in the game. But yeah, who doesn't like to see shinies all over the floor?
Okay, stop talking, nice, handsome voice. I don't want to hear it. Hey, Woo, I got a question for you. You already hurt my feelings by telling me he's got a handsome voice. How's my voice? Hey there, how you doing? Huh? How's that voice?
You have a perfect radio
oh, yeah.
voice.
How you like that? Huh? Yeah, give me some love. Show me some love. Woohoo! Yeah.
You're a radio host right now. Or some kind of, you got the radio host voice for sure.
Yeah.
Is this not why you're here?
I'm just fucking with you guys. You sound like a veteran pirate man. Well, that's good, because I plan to be a pirate. In a guild-friendly way, of course.
You're gonna get an eye patch and a hat and everything, and you're gonna be like full RP pirates.
Gamer!
There's a couple RP clans coming out. So.
Gamer, awful!
Say hello to my little friend!
Get out of here!
Banned.
Banned.
Ban hammer, first ban hammer of the night. Yeah.
Commands a high C with salty sea winches. Hey, what do you think?
Wow.
What do you think about my winches, by the way? Do you like them? The artist put in all white girls. So I was kind of hoping of a Baskin Robbins themed, 31 flavors kind of deal. But he didn't hook me up with that, so I might have to have him revisit that. But I think we should name them. What do you guys think?
They are very winchy.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. My wife came in and saw, oh, sexy girls. I said, yeah, babe, I plan to run a brothel. What do you want? I mean, what, you want me to have a brothel with just some ugly orcs and Paranaut?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, man.
Brothel.
Man. Oh, yeah, no, brothel. Oh, who doesn't want to go to a brothel? I mean, yes, it's going to be a tavern.
People's kids are going to be playing this game. This is not going to be an NC-17 game or whatever. Or actually, I don't know about that. Have they discussed the rating about the game?
I think it's going to be
hit all things?
I think it's going to be teen. Chaos, thank you for the sub, and give yourself a shout out, because I'm going to go ahead and give you some breaking news, because Chaos DY is also a streamer. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, orcs and humans, and everyone in between and beyond, we interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for a very special announcement. Hold on to your seats, because this is breaking news coming live from the Hidden Dagger Inn in the Riverlands. Today, we have an extraordinary guest dropping in, a fellow adventurer, a comrade in arms, a maestro of his streaming world. Can I get a drum roll, please? Joining us right here, right now, is none other than our legendary guest, There we go. Chaos. Chaos is a good friend of the channel. He is my moderator, and he has been with me when I used to stream Dead by Daylight way back in the day. So he's a very good friend, and of course he is my famous moderator. So give him a follow and give him a check out sometime if you see him. We're trying to really get him into Ashes of Creation. He's a little bit hesitant. He's a little bit stubborn, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress, people.
Well, the game's a scam, so what do you
Hey,
expect?
shut up with that scam talk. This is all getting
It's
clipped.
Star Citizen
Clip
2.0.
clip it, send it to Steven. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
We cannot have this kind of talk. So for anybody who's just coming in, we're talking about the dev discussion that they want our feedback. So again, I would encourage you to also go post it on the forums. But the question again, for the last time before we move on to something else, is what types of items and upgrades do you expect to drop from regular mobs? Do you feel good when regular mobs have a rare chance to drop powerful items? I say yes, but that's just me because I love loot, and that's just the way it is. Welcome to all the new viewers. We are so happy to have everyone in. We got a bunch of people coming in today. Really glad to see you. If you haven't seen the new starting screen, make sure you come and check it next week because hopefully I'll have a working timer. But also I added a little bit of a personal touch on that. Thanks to a good friend of mine, Paranaut was the one who actually suggested I give a little bit of a personal intro so you can see what kind of a crazy individual I really am before you actually hop in my stream. It's been a neat time. So hey, scams, all scams. Enough of this scam talk. If you keep up with this scam talk, you're gonna force me to sing. You know, I don't want to hurt your voices, but I might break out some head, shoulders, knees, and toes if you guys keep this nonsense up. Okay.
I hear you like the chicken dance too.
I do. Yeah, if the
Yeah,
chicken dance were to be played, I might have to break into a little dancing. You won't be able to play those if you haven't earned enough channel points. So if you're not watching, also. Thank you, Truck, over here for the sub. I appreciate it.
That's the remix version too.
Oh
Jeez.
man, I get my blood flowing there a little bit. I appreciate it. Hey, we got a hype train. Progress 77. All right.
Nice,
outstanding.
guys.
Thank you, guys. Oh, 5. Woo! Thank you very much. Yeah, Dub Shepherd.
Yeah.
There we
Are you
go.
not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So before we also along with the loot thing, we'll add something else in. What do you guys feel about experience? What different ways do you feel that you should get experience from Ashes of Creation?
Are you not entertained?
Hey.
Are you not entertained?
All right, thank you very much. Yay, woohoo!
Is this not why you are here?
Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate it. Do you feel that you should get experience? We obviously know we're going to get experience from questing, and we know we're going to get experience in some form of crafting. I don't know if it's been confirmed if your last 10 little bitties. That sounds really sick. Anyway, I don't know if we're going to get experience from PvP. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. I would personally really like to get experience from PvP, legal PvP, not experience from ganking people, but from like caravans or something like that. If you successfully,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like it kind of
Exactly.
ticks when you're like going along with the guarding.
yeah, yeah,
And
guarding
it's
or
just a little
attacking.
bit, like +2 every like 5 seconds or something like that. Even if it's something,
Or
I
even
think
if
they
it's
should
just
add something.
successful. Even if it's just a successful defend or attack. I think that, yeah, legal PvP, exactly. I think that would be, would you agree with that? That it would have to be successful in order for you to get experience from it?
Well, I think even if it was successful, I think you get a bonus if you actually, like when they turn in the caravan. So people can actually just quest, if they just want to be a guard for a, what's it called, a hired guard for the caravans. They really just, that's all they want to do, that they could level up that way. Why not?
there's going to be so many mercenary guilds out there. And Wu says, stab with love. Yes, it's absolutely a stab with love. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. That's the kind of guy I am. Undead Pelly says, I think it would be good for XP. Yeah, I mean, I'd like a variety of EXP. Also, one of the things I've been thinking about, and this is something from Dark Age of Camelot, where they had some beginner battlegrounds, basically, as you were leveling up. And so you could get to kind of experience what the end game was like. So they had small, like, instance castles that you could attack. You'd have defenders, you'd have attackers. And you had to get to the throne room and stuff like that to take it out. I think something like that for, like, a lower level, 25 level player, something like that, something that could earn them a little bit of experience but also get them some exposure to how castle combat works, would be something that would be really cool and a break from the grind of leveling. What do you guys think? What say you, Paranaut?
Oh yeah, the whole castle just defending and everything. You should have, like I said, it shouldn't be the main source of XP, but you should be able to get something from it. I think that's what direction you were going in. Just like castle sieges and getting XP from that.
Yeah, not like you can completely level from that or something like that, but just another way of breaking up the monotony and getting some some experience doing some stuff is absolutely would be a good way to go, I think. And
I was going to ask you about like other games in XP. Is there any like other outsource XPs or XP generation that you got from? Because I know you were into Arc Age and things like that. Was it like that in Arc Age?
I don't believe we got. I think Arc Age I leveled up almost all the way through questing. Their questing actually I didn't mind. It was kind of fun. I leveled up a lot of characters. But Dark Age of Camelot, you were able to get it. Warhammer Online, I believe you were able to get it. So yeah, there have. But it's usually never, you don't get enough for it. I think you should, if you kill somebody, I think you should, get a nice little chunk of experience. So we'll see how they end up doing it. I see a nasty ad break coming in 3 minutes. I am going to go ahead and snooze that because their 2 cents is not worth me losing you guys to a stupid ad and get to hear our nonsense that we're speaking. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and go to one of the other topics, which we thought maybe we'll circle back to this one, but right now, so the other one I have is.
Are you not entertained?
Oh boy, Hype Train reached level 2. Thank you, Drakenbringer, contributing me 5 sub points. Oh, thank you very much.
Nice.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to start adding like a song every time somebody does something. Let's see. Chaos says, "Okay, I'm at the PC, not on mobile now that I've settled it." Great to have you with us. The next question is going to be: when it comes to cutscenes, what entices you to not skip them? Tell us about your favorites and what makes them unique. Cutscenes. For me, I think the only ones that I actually watched were the Star Wars one. The Old Republic or whatever it was. I thought that was pretty good. I don't normally spend a lot of times in cutscenes. Look, I feel
cutscenes with bar wenches.
Gotta chime in on this.
we had a text to speech. Yeah, cutscenes with bar wenches. Thank you, thank you, Woo. Cutscenes with bar wenches, absolutely. I like cutscenes, but maybe on my alt character. Look, I don't want anything popping up when I'm in the middle of questing and trying to get to my level 50. I don't want anything getting in my way at all. I even will skip I'm going to skip all the text on the quest. I'm just, I mean, who else hits, escape, getting right by? I'll be asking Draco and Woo, hey, where do we go next, guys? Where do we go next? I'm just going to follow them because I'm going to keep my quest tracker closed and, oh, look, I got experience for requests. Oh, we must have done something right. But yeah, I hate looking at quests. How about you, Paranaut?
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. You go right through it like you're saying. I think in WoW, like Mankirk's wife was the only one that I ever read. I was a horde player, and all you're looking for is on the mini map where the exclamation point is, or that kind of directional thing. So yeah.
Honestly, Wu says cutscenes are for single player games, and yeah, Final Fantasy, whatever. Yeah, and there's something to be said for that. If there's like really an important moment, or like I could see maybe like a cutscene for maybe when a node reaches Metropolis or something like that, something just comes out of the blue. You're like, whoa, what is that? That could be, because that's like a big epic event, right? but not cutscenes all the time. And I think that my response to them on the forum was like, yeah, they're fine, but also if it delays the game coming out any longer, then forget it. I don't want any. So you can keep your cutscenes, because
It's like Pally was saying, like the Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Even Final Fantasy 14, it depends on if the game is more story based or not. And I couldn't stand. I leveled I think a white mage in Final Fantasy 14, basically solo the whole way up, and there were so many cutscenes, and I hated every single one of them.
yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on what direction the game is going in that way.
And Wu agrees. She said, "Yeah, it would be really cool if a super important thing like ashes, but not a common occurrence. Yeah, something like maybe Steven says and it wouldn't be for everybody. Like when the node levels up to a certain area and you've awoken the monster nearby, you've awoken the dragon or something like that. Getting a cutscene or something like that, saying you're like, oh shit." Houston, we have a problem. And you loved it as a single game, but not for MMO for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And Draco says, Final Fantasy 14 had an insane amount of forced story. Yeah, it just gets annoying. Too many is annoying. So I think every once in a while it's great, but we also know that those cutscenes a lot of times come along with voice acting, and voice acting is very expensive. So it's like watching a movie. It can be fun, but I'm here to play a game and gank some nubs. And so
the best experience of that is, my opinion, is the king of cinematics is Blizzard. Like Stark, like I grew up playing StarCraft and Warcraft and all of those. I mean, they are some of the best cinematics. I would watch movies, and I'm pretty sure millions of other people think the same way. They would just watch cinematics or whole movies of that quality. It is unbelievable. And they weren't, like you say, it wasn't every mission is every other mission, but it just flowed. Like you saved Kerrigan, or blah blah blah, or this, Jim saves her or whatever. It is just, they're just so good, and they're sparse too. They're at good sections of the story. So yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Undead Pally says that Blue cinematics are Chaos really likes the League of Legends cinematics. They are pretty good. Riot has been making a banger after banger. I don't even get me started on the Riot MMO. I don't even know what to think about that.
I don't even know what it was supposed to be. What was
I don't even know. All everyone was hyped about nothing. It's probably not even going to come out. Pally says, yeah, it's true, Chaos. Draco says the Wraithgate cinematic, man, was so good, along with the one Lich King. Yeah, you guys are right. I know Draco really loves WoW, and they always did have some good cinematics. Although Blizzard has fallen out of favor with me. I don't.
They turned the cinematics cartoony. Well, the second they did that, even though I stopped playing at Mist and Pandaria, and then I played Classic, but when the second I saw that the cinematics they turned them to the other art style, the weird palette cartoony style, it's like done. I don't know who they fired or blah blah blah, but yeah.
So I'm wondering if I sing head, shoulders, knees, and toes, if we'll keep the hype train going. What do you guys think? Are you guys ready for this?
Oh no.
You ready? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my sexy. Don't make me bring out my Frankie Avalon voice and do a blast from the past, and I'll do some. I love the Grease soundtrack. I will start singing the whole Grease soundtrack. So y'all probably leave. Yeah, I love the Grease soundtrack. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're going straight to Grease. Movie react to everyone. It's a community movie night.
And then Pelly stopped at Panda Land. Yeah, I didn't like the Panda Land. Hey, welcome to the channel. I don't even know where to start with that name, so I'm gonna go Nami no Kabetubutsu. I don't know what to call you.
Name no Taibutsu.
Yeah, when he said, I'm just going to call you No. The writing became cowardly safe and kind of Disney for children style, which doesn't suit Warcraft. Welcome to the channel, by the way, No. We're glad to have you here. Thanks for stopping in and checking us out.
Yeah, Blizzard definitely started because of all their lawsuits and whatnot. They just went in a different direction since all the people left one by one.
Judd One Co. I'm probably really screwing that name up. I do appreciate the follow, guys. I understand that Twitch names are hard to come by. Do you know how long it took me to come up with a Twitch name just for this channel? Because everything is taken. So I understand.
What did you choose before? I'm kind of curious. Before the Hidden Dagger in, what did you decide to go with?
This used to be a channel called my name used to be Sandman, and it used to be.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I know Draco really likes the name Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman. Yeah, especially that series that came out not too long ago.
I'm gonna go. If for those of you who didn't watch me in the Golden Feather Tavern on the Bard Night, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you what the name "I'll Pee on You" meant. I'm going full circle. I am an old fart. I'm 52 years old. When my first games were that didn't have multiplayer, so I chose a name saying "I'll pee on you." When I got mad at somebody or I didn't like them, I would literally, when I wanted to finish them off, and when all they had left was pretty much a town hall, I would go in there with all my peons from my mind, and I would hack them down with an axe. A slow, painful death, just to let them know that they got rocked. So, yeah, and it also might have a dual meaning, possibly. When I kill you, if I didn't like you, I might pee on you. But, other than that, it is what it is. But No says, just call me, oh, that's not any easier for me. That I call you K. I'm an idiot. So you got to help me out here. And yeah, this became a result of me giving them crazy. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I totally get it.
I've never had a problem picking any name with doing Paranaut, so ever in my life. So
you know what?
Very unique.
On my alt account, I think I'm going to take Paranaut. And
I'm gonna name Sandman.
No, I'm gonna name it. No. Yeah. Maybe Kai for short. Yeah, there we go. I can do that, Kai. Absolutely. If they're willing to do that, I am totally willing to do that as well. Okay, who's ready for some karaoke night? Hey, who wants to join me for a karaoke night? I really think I should set a stream up for a karaoke night. I've been trying to get some other content creators in doing this. Would you guys be interested in watching something like that if I could get some content creators to do that? Try my full name. No, Woo. No. Woo King Yi. That's all I got. Waking Yi. Waking Yi. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all you're going to get. No. Kai says, oh yeah, and this account is also... is also the song from a Japanese band. Ooh, loves Japanese. Pretty much translated a monster without the name, so it isn't even a name at all. All right, here we go. All right, ready? When my kids were little. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees
With
and toes.
each passing
Head,
moment, you make
shoulders,
yourself
knees and
more
toes,
my
knees and
servant.
toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. There you go. Thank you, Grumpy Geezer, very much. Thank you very much. And the hype train continues. I appreciate the resubscribe. Glad to have you. I know this grumpy guy. So, is anybody who know this grumpy guy? I've seen him before. Oh, it's my brother. Everybody say hello to my brother, Grumpy Geezer. Somebody who's actually older than me in the channel. I appreciate it.
Say that's you. It's just like...
That is my brother.
An alt account.
Yeah, I know you know him, Draco. It's one of those people you probably wish you didn't know. No, he's a great guy. I love you, Grumpy. But anyway, yeah, so I am... But, hello, Peon, too. No, yeah. he's not cool enough to be Peon.
The family of peons.
What do you guys think about my singing there? Do I have some talent? Am I ready for Broadway? What do you think?
Broadway.
What do you think? Should I just quit my job? Should I stop driving the kids at the bus company and just go sing it professionally? What do you think? Huh?
The local Grease musical, yes, 100%.
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to record a video and I'm gonna do beauty school dropout for you.
You gotta slick back your hair.
Yeah, I could do that. What little hair I have left, I could slick it back for you. Absolutely. A voice for writing, man. You can do. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That cuts deep. That.
Say hello to my little friend.
That cuts deep, man. That really hurts, man. Oh wow. So I am looking forward to our meeting tonight. Hopefully, I'm allowed to say that on chat. Since Draco is very organized, he has guild meetings all the time, and this is our month night for a guild meeting, and I'm very excited to see what they have to say tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. And what was I gonna say? Paranoid, what's going on in your life? You got any questions or concerns with Ashes of Creation you'd like to talk about?
Well, I was gonna just like fill in, just like earlier, just like swing back to the item drop stuff. Because of how it's based, the game's based off of crafting and keeping your materials up. You're gonna have to always we're gonna always see materials drop off of mobs. It's gonna be glint, gold, and then materials because you have to repair it that way. You, for some reason, or if I'm not mistaken, that's the only way you can repair your items and craft items through that. So, yeah, it's very interesting how they're gonna once again balance the ratio, because if someone finds one mob in particular that just starts dropping in like the beginnings area that just drops overly abundant 3 times the amount of crafting, like heavy leather or whatever, that they're just going to beeline it, and this alpha 2 is going to be, people are going to like super guide this thing and speed run this game super fast.
Yes.
It's kind of one of the worst things about the game or the internet is that everyone's just going to be able to play the game and not, or have the game already figured out before they play the game, kind of thing. So
yes, absolutely agree.
But it's interesting. I would love to get talk with their creators and see what they played and what they're taking influences from. I mean, of course they're taking it from Arcade and other stuff, but it's got to be difficult.
Draco, I 100% agree. Draco says you have to use the crafting profession made, in order to repair the item, and that's absolutely true. That brings me to another point I'll touch in just 1 second, and it takes materials to repair. Draco, dude, I'm really looking forward to our guild theory crafting and routing. Oh, I love speed running. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I am going to be all over that, trying to find, well, one, because I'm going to, try to make a YouTube video on it, or Twitch, talk about it on a Twitch stream. But I just love it. I love trying to do the theory craft, the fastest ways to level up. One of the things that's also important to remember about items and stuff like that is if, in fact, that they do put out expansions. Steven said that, I forget what the word is going to be. You're going to be able to decraft your words, or not your words. Duh. You're going to be able to decraft your equipment. It's going to be needed to move on to the next level. So all those games like Warcraft that are like, hey, congratulations, we put it on expansion. Your gear is now useless. Hey, go get our new gear. Well, that's not going to be the case because you're still going to have a purpose for the gear. Disassemble, yeah, something like that. And you're absolutely going to have a purpose. Hey, we just hit a new high in the channel with 16 viewers. Thank you everyone for checking out. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Also, while I got everybody here, I want to send out the reminder that we do have 5 closed beta key giveaways. The only way you're going to get these keys, and you will be able to buy them. I don't believe in raffles. You will be able to buy them with channel points. All you need to do is watch the streams. Hit the notification button when I go live. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Twitch. Watch the streams and get those channel points. I would definitely watch it on Twitch because you get the channel points you won't on YouTube. But also, we haven't decided the amount of channel points. It's going to be hefty because I only have 5 of them. Although, disclaimer, I might give one away. I am thinking about some kind of an art contest. However, it really depends on the character creator and when that comes out for people to use. If for some chance the character creator came out before,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Welcome. Thank you very much, Kai, for the follow. I really appreciate the follow. Thank you. If the character creator came out, I would have loved to have done some kind of an art contest on the character creator to see who could get the closest Steven Sharif look-alike and would win the key. But I thought that would be really cool.
Instead of Steven, it should be you.
No, not me.
So everyone should just do the.
There's not enough correction, stuff to color
makeup
to fix this ugly. Oh wait, I mean sexy. No. Don't hate on me don't hate me because I'm beautiful. All right, just don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Look, I know you're young and all, but yeah, I got style. Yeah, I got pizzazz. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the ticket, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
The kids call it Riz nowadays.
Oh, is it Riz?
Charisma. Yeah, he's got Riz.
All
yeah,
right,
I'm still learning that.
What do you guys think? Do I got Riz? It almost sounds like jizz. I mean, I know I got jizz. Ooh, a good thing this is
Ladies
an adult
and
stream.
gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Hey, thank you very much. Oh my God, Theraton peanut butter and jelly. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. Theraton PB. All right, I am horrible at names, guys. Absolutely horrible. But yes, absolutely, if you're looking to get a closed beta key, and we all know that the alpha keys are already swiped up, so if the next best thing is to be the closed beta key, all you guys got to do is watch. Just watch. And there is definitely no clear-cut leader thus far. So it is a wide open, and is a public service announcement. I'm getting the summers off. Well, I better be. I'm going to have a lot more time to stream. So there's going to be a lot more time to stream coming up. And in general, I'm thinking about adding another day in as well, just so you guys will have a chance to start building up. Also, you can use those channel points down below in the chat to go ahead and use some funny wave files and stuff that I put in. So, check those out, because I put a lot of work into them, and yeah, about that. What do you guys think about expansions in Ashes of Creation? Is this something you want to see? Is this something, do you want your level to go up? Is this what we want to do? Do we want to do a WoW where we go up to 100 levels? I am not a fan of level raising. I'm not a fan of it. What do you guys think? Paranot, take it away.
I mean, levels aren't bad, but I would like to see for their first one, maybe another class. Everyone kind of, like with this conversation talking about it, they always like they want Druid or something like that. But at least more raids or another gear set or a higher gear set. It doesn't have to be big. Within a reasonable amount of time, 2 years, things like that. So.
Oh, I love the Star Wars music. That's great.
Oh, I can't even hear it.
Oh, no. You can't hear it? Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Now I can.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh shit, I was talking over that. So.
I hope you have a closed beta keys, because you just used your chance. Are you in the alpha, Kai? First of all, again, welcome to all the new people in the chat, and thank you very much for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Having you guys here joining me today, having Paranot, Draco, Wu, and everyone else who's coming in here to join me and spend their time with me, I really appreciate it. I know all of you are just as excited for this game as I am. I cannot wait. I am a Alpha 1 holder. I'm a leader of men. I will be going to the launch party in Vegas, so I am very, very excited for this game. Very much. I wish I was PI. I'm not. It was out of my pay class. Kai says, no, I'm not, but I'm also very lazy. So not very hyped to join the alpha. Well, that's okay, Kai, because you can watch me stream it here. You can check the progress of the game right here. Undead Pally says, just A2 for me. Lucky peon. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have 2 of them. I have one for my son that people have been trying to pry from me. But my son will be very mad, and he might not make me coffee. He is the best barista I have. And I don't know if I could, I can't lose him. Hey, MF Crackers, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Yes, I cannot wait to test Alpha 2. And I'm hoping that Alpha 1 is going to get in soon to do, some of these node wars and stuff that I've been hearing. He is the best barista. My son's name is Jericho, one of my sons. I have 2 sons. And Jericho he's my man. Jericho is special. And, so he's kind of like an eternal 6-year-old. He's a great kid. He keeps me young, and he makes tremendous coffee. I love him a lot. But yeah, and but sometimes he forgets stuff, and I'll be like, Jericho, this coffee doesn't taste right. Did you put this in? Yeah, Dad. You sure you? Yeah, Dad. No, you didn't. Yeah, I got 3 kids. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. So yeah, and they're all grown. I got my own little guild. So, if Overlord doesn't work out, I'm going to just start my own little kid guild. No, just teasing. So yeah, I got my own little guild. But, my own little farmers. But, what Jericho is really good at in New World, I especially would have him. I'm like, hey, Jericho, that looks like hemp. I need a lot of that. Can you bring that back and put it into the storage? And then you hold on to it, and I'll come over and take care of it later. Thanks. Go ahead and fill that up all the way. Okay, Dad. I'm not shitting you. He leveled up to level 60 in New World by killing monsters on the beach. I'm not lying. He killed the monsters on the beach to level up to 60. It took him forever, but he did. He almost entirely was on that beach. It was unbelievable. he loved that beach for whatever reason, but he would explore little areas when I'd have him chop me down trees or get hemp or mining and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, that was him. But yeah, he's the best barista ever. Who doesn't love coffee? Normally I don't drink. I'm not a drinker, but my wife, we had a party the other week and she had somebody who was a bartender and she made me my first mojito. Dude, I love these mojitos. I cannot wait to have another one. Who here? Does anyone else love mojitos? Am I the only one? Yeah, can't do mornings without coffee. Absolutely. I am now looking forward to like having my mojito Friday or mojito Saturday, and maybe I'll stream to those because since I don't drink, I get really even more stupid when I do drink. So if you can imagine that. What about you, Paranoid? You like get a little mojito here and there?
I love mojitos, but I'm more of a whiskey bourbon kind of guy, even though traditionally mojitos are with rum. But and I'm from South Florida, so that Cuban influence and everything is, you can't go wrong with a good fresh mojito.
Outstanding. Congratulations, we now have officially hit 20 viewers. Thank you much. Thank you everyone for coming in and joining us. We really appreciate it, being a new channel again. We are so glad to have you. Paranoid, go ahead and give us a little bit of background about why you chose Ashes, and first of all, what kind of gaming background you're coming from, and what lured you to Ashes.
Oh God! All right, do you have all night?
No, you don't have all night.
Yeah, all right. So I grew up. Let's see, 12. I had a neighbor. He was into what's it called? Building computers and gaming because everyone's always used to like consoles and stuff. That's usually your first thing. So yeah, he showed me StarCraft when I was 12 years old, and the first StarCraft, and I literally could not stop playing. I would not I couldn't. I would go up every day and just play and play and play. I know a lot of people have the similar stories when they first, have their first love. But yes, from StarCraft, I became a Blizzard fanboy, and then went on to Diablo, of course. But also I was playing Age of Empires. I literally, every genre I played, I beat all the Total Wars. I beat like Hearts of Iron, all those like heavy like world strategy games. Big into those. But then Counter-Strike, when Counter-Strike came along, boom, got into like Cal Invitational back in the day and coached a little bit. Didn't get up to Cal P, which is the high-end Counter-Strike stuff, but it was still a lot of fun. And then just went into WoW. And through WoW, like there was Lotro that came out. And let's see, there's so many. WildStar. I've played almost every other MMO besides like ESO and Albion.
Did you play
things like
Warhammer
that.
Online?
I did not, but I literally was reading PC Gamer. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this, but I was too invested. I think I was in a TF2 clan, or a classic clan for that matter.
And so we
for a
got
long
the
time,
background, but what do you really love about Ashes? What was your biggest draw?
I was gonna get to that, but
well,
the
we
MMO.
didn't have all night, so I'm just speeding you along
yeah,
here.
the MMO. Yeah. The MMO. So I like the more realistic games, the better. And then fantasy MMOs, if you put those two together, a realistic look, because I hate really cartoony stuff. WoW was an exception because it was just kind of the first great MMO to me. But a realistic look. Like if I don't like the palette of the game, the color palette of the game, it'll just immediately throw me. So yeah, Ashes has that whole thing. Dwarves, I'm a big dwarf guy. Yeah, rogues and just the whole stealth mechanic. Any time where I can play a rogue where I can go around sneaking and stabbing, it's like the old Skaven Warhammer reference. But yeah, huge rogue fan. But I've done it all. I've played all the Holy Trinities. I've rated on all of the Holy Trinities and done well. But I would prefer DPS, then healing, then tank in that order.
I like hearing that. We're definitely going to be doing some of that stuff. He's going to be. I know Woo is all about rogues, and Paranoid loves rogues and rangers and stuff like that. So I think I already got like a little stealth group. Yeah, I'm scheming already. All this talk about this coffee nonsense being bad for me. This is a banned subject. We can talk about coffee all night long. I don't want to hear
I
about
second
this
that.
bad for you coffee stuff. This is
These health
nonsense.
freaks.
This is false propaganda. Get it out of here. I love
I
you,
don't care
Kai,
if it's bad
but
for my
I don't-
heart.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I don't care. And by the way, those who don't know how to say my name, it's I'll pee on you. And you can just call me Peon, though, because a lot of people, they don't want to be peed on or they don't understand the name. But anyway, just call me Peon. So for those who, having trouble getting it out, that's what it is. But
A fresh cup of Cuban coffee in the morning. Oh my gosh, that'll get you going. And then a Cuban cigar. Oh my gosh.
the only thing that gets me going in the morning is my wife. Oops, did I say that out loud? Death says, this is true. Cheers. Yeah. It is so great to see so many people in here. And not to mention, we have so many guildies in here as well. Overlord has been such a supportive guild for me, being a newer content creator to Ashes of Creation. And I can't thank them enough. I think especially if you're another content creator or if you're just looking for a guild in general, you really need to come and check out Overlord. You know what? As long as I got people here and you're watching this video, I'm going to put out this shameless plug because I do have the link in the description on my YouTube videos, and I could also use your love on YouTube to support my channel there because that is a really new channel. So get on over there and hit that free subscribe button and help me out, help a brother out, help a peon out. Because trying to get a subscriber on YouTube on a new channel is like pulling teeth because the algorithm, Al Gore, as Narc says, hates me. As the Overlord Guild have its own website, I am going to leave that to my man Draco to talk about. Draco and Woo, I am not going to say a word on that. So I'll let them handle that. But let's just say there are big things in the works. So that's
What
all
kind
I
of
can say.
guild are they? Are they a RP guild? Are they what kind of? Are they just
I'll let Draco and Woo handle that. We are definitely.
Okay.
I wouldn't say an RP guild. Draco, would you like to go ahead and tell us a little bit about Overlord, and what we can expect in Overlord? You can write your paragraphs if you'd like to.
Your wall of text is
Your wall of text is now appropriate. So here we go. We're actually having to unveil on some of our features that are supporting our content creators tonight. I love hearing that. I'm just lonely guild artist Draco makes me slave over all the merch. Woo is a fantastic
merch
artist. By the way, Woo, is it true? I heard, and I don't know if it's accurate, so I want to hear from you. Did you help the Golden Feather with some artistry over there? I thought they said you did, and that wouldn't surprise me because you are that special. You are so cool and so helpful. There you go. And I knew that was some great stuff. So, and you know what? I go to Woo whenever I have something, an idea that I want to bounce off her because she's really good. This is what she does for a profession. So it's really great to get her thoughts on what we're putting out there. I really love it. She's got invaluable experience. I think Draco hasn't typed for a long time. I'm thinking we have, I don't know.
2 pages.
Can my chat thing hold this?
Single spaced.
I don't know. Let's see. You always love bouncing ideas. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, back to the guild while Draco types that up. No, he's been really great. It's been. Oh, there we go. Draco says we're a server-first oriented guild using heavy organization to go for all server first in the game, such as having combat guild going for raid PvP server first, and then economic guild going for server first in all of the professions. No, absolutely. He's very organized. So anybody who's catching this stream who is on the fence, because let's face it, guys, you are going to need a guild in Ashes of Creation. Yes, can you solo Ashes of Creation? Sure, you can.
I'm
solo
going to.
it. You can solo it. But you definitely, there's going to be a lot of times where maybe I don't have much time before I got to go to work or something like that. So I'm just going to go off and do some gathering or stuff on my own. That's understandable. But you're going to want to be in a guild to do the content, and you're going to want to be in a guild to be on the open seas. Let me say that again. You're going to want to be in a guild to be on the open seas. Mark that. It's absolutely going to be a necessity. So start finding one that fits your personality and get in there. Undead Pally says, I've been with the guild since a few months in. Can at least can attest to the high quality of member character. Well, I mean, there's a few. I mean, all right, let me break this down. We do have a few shady characters. I mean, there's this guy. What the hell is his name? Sidious. Yeah, he's a bum. You know, I used to know him in Stormborn, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I love Sidious. He's a great guy, and I didn't say that out loud. Really, Sidious, you're a great guy. Wink, wink. And but lots of guilds say they're organized. We're actually organized. No, that's true too. You're going to see if you go onto the Ashes of Creation forums and start to look for guilds. Every one of them is going to say, "We're going for server first. We're going for server first." Well, I believe that Overlord is actually on its way to doing that. Draco says, I personally voice interview. Yes, he did. He did interview me as well. Personally voice interview everyone that applies to the join as well. So I helped ensure that everyone that joins has the same mindset and the same amount of MMO experience. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be those that have their, probably more so after the launch, those that come in who maybe this is their first MMO and they're looking for a guild. So they're probably not going to be an alpha, but I'm sure that Overlord will welcome people with open arms. I don't know. It just depends on how big you want your guild to be. But yes, it's been a fantastic guild. And what else are you guys looking forward to? Swinging back to Ashes, what else are Perry, you, and Draco, and Woo, and anyone else here in chat still listening? What are you guys looking forward to most in Ashes of Creation? What excites you the most?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Me, it's winches. I'm all about the winches.
So we know that.
Yeah, I'm all about the winches.
I mean, the tavern thing is very interesting. I'm curious if they're gonna really flesh that out and make the mini games and stuff like that.
Can I squeeze a hooter? Let me see. Whoop whoop.
Jeez.
Whoop whoop.
Treasure hunting.
I'm gonna touch the no square. Let's see.
For me, in any game, it's treasure. Getting loot is the best loot as fast as possible, and the best looking loot. Of course, rogues usually have the best looking gear.
Rogues are the best. It's the same.
But the crafting. I'm really curious about the crafting. I cannot wait to just dig into that. How random the what's it called? The stats are going to be and stuff like that. And when you can lock down like a perfect dagger, you know, with perfect stats, and then everyone's going to be coming to you for that. That's going to be a solid high.
Hold that thought, and we'll let you continue. But first, I want to put a shameless plug out that I am going to be your server's best furniture maker. So when you go ahead and need some furniture, you know who to call. And wait, there's more. I'll even throw in a free cup of coffee if you get furniture from me. I'll send my barista right over. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Take it away, Paradigm.
Jeez, there's gonna be freaking coffee beans in the game, or coffee drinks in the game, and you're gonna have them like stocked into furniture plays. So you always get like you do the trade, for your home. You like, oh, here's a royal chair, leather chair that just made by Peon, and you get your little coffee.
Is this not why you were here?
I love it.
Kai says, I think there will be interesting to simply influence the nodes and see how they turn in. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people there's gonna be certain races like Dunehold, they're gonna want to influence the node in their own racial impression. And I think that's gonna be some people's goals. I would like to see, my node look like a swamp because, we all love Shrek and and I love orcs. So, it's definitely, it's gonna be cool. One of the other things, I'm getting ready to make a topic here, a YouTube video this weekend. I'm going to start on it, and as long as I have you here, I'd like to hear some of your guys' thoughts on bounty hunting and what you expect from bounty hunting. And before I get your comments on that, also you, Para, I want to express that I have some concerns on bounty hunting and how it's going to play out. I love the idea of it. This is the way deal. I love the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, bounty hunters and stuff. But I'm concerned that I think that corruption is going to be so highly punished that after people get done testing it early on and realize how punishing it is, as it should be, that there's not going to be a lot of it. So what else are they going to have bounty hunters do? Are they gonna put in some kind of NPCs? Maybe some nefarious, NPC that's causing trouble? Maybe stealing from other NPCs and have a quest on them on the commission boards or something like that. What do you guys think about bounty hunting? What do you want to see from the bounty hunters? And do you think that bounty hunting should be accessible in other nodes than just the military node? Do you feel there should be other ways to access it? Let's hear your thoughts on that. And Perry, while these guys type stuff up, you go ahead and let me know your thoughts on that.
Like we were discussing, and I was talking to someone else about it too. The whole, the military node, like, so you're going to be in town and you're a bounty hunter and you're going to pick up bounties. You're going to go to your board, like hypothetical, like wanted board, like Old Western or whatever, and you pick a bounty. Hopefully there would be like not just a quest, associated with just what's it called, like killing him or bringing him to justice, but tracking him too. Like, so hopefully there's like a mechanic where you can actually track where he's been, like lately, like, and it'll be like a certain amount of time, so you can literally track people around. It's kind of creepy thought, but where it's like a little stalkerish, but I don't know, the thought.
There hasn't been a ton of information on it. I'm going to go over the wiki with a fine-tooth comb tomorrow and get all the relevant videos that I can. There have been some changes to it, Draco, as far as I saw some videos that they said that it used to be just a military node. They're thinking about expanding that idea now. So I'm not really sure how that progress has gone. It would be nice to get some kind of an update, but I don't think we're going to see an update in that till Alpha 2. But I am very excited for the bounty hunters. I don't plan
there should be a huge sorry to cut you off.
No,
there should be a huge what's it called, pre-chain quest to become a bounty hunter. Like, if you're really invested in it, it should be, what's it called, an attunement. It should be like an attunement thing. If they're not going to make it a military node, they should have all nodes have like a section where it's like a bounty hunter section or something like that. So just food for thought.
Woo, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you showing up and giving us some support. And giving us bits and using the TTS. Thank you very much. And if you're gone already, I'll catch you at the guild meeting. I'm very excited for it. Do you guys think that there's, if corruption is as harsh as we think it is, do you believe that it's going to be? Do you believe there's going to be enough out there for us, to attack people? Is there going to be enough work for bounty hunters? Because the seas don't count. Those are fair game. So anybody on the seas, they can do whatever they want. What do you think, Perry?
There has to be some other quests involved. There's got to be. Like, besides your standard player hunting, there has to be some, like, a whole quest lines, chains, even armor, bounty hunter armor that you can get, quest lines that you can get for like cool capes and maybe what's it called, a head cage or something, some kind of like item. But that and being able to go out on the seas and track people on the seas, like just the UI, like I have like a little UI change where you can like trail people through once again. There can't be just that. I have no ideas at the moment, but that's all I can come up with.
All right. What do you guys think about this new format where we have a guest or Paranaut in here joining in on a conversation? I know it helps me out. It gives me someone to bounce some ideas off on a voice. If I could get his beautiful face up here for all you ladies up there, you might never leave this channel. That they might be coming in to get those channel points all the time. Maybe I could set it up to where they can buy a Paranaut. I don't know.
Jeez, for a night.
Paranaut for a night. I don't know. Once you see him, the girls might never leave. Maybe the guys too. I don't know.
Me, not that kind of orc.
But yeah. So if you like this format where we're talking about some dev discussions and you like having a guest in here or Paranaut, let me know what you thought about that in the comments on the stream. I'd really appreciate that, because we're trying to, as we're coming up to the summer, and I am going to be streaming more, and we are limited on Ash's content right now. So I'm trying to come up with some interesting ideas to keep you, the viewer, engaged. I'm also thinking about playing some games, but I'm trying to stick to just to just ashes. By the way, if you guys haven't joined me, I have, and you can catch the link on, I believe you can get it Twitch and YouTube. Catch me at the Hidden Dagger Inn and come join our community. And we're playing games like Bellwright right now, which is a lot of fun. Something to do. You like it, Draco? Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's really nice having you in here. It's good to have. I feel like I got the Eye of Sauron watching over what I say. No, I'm just teasing. But no, it's good having you in here. I appreciate your being in here. I'm really looking forward to the guild meeting tonight. Absolutely, 100%. Let's see. What else can we talk about? The seas. One of the things I was thinking about the seas is, in Arcade during the seas they had harpoons, right? And people thought that they could get away with being safe on the harpoons, or not being into the open sea. They'd be able to skirt the coastline with their fishing boats or whatever else. But in Arcade, the mechanic was they had harpoons. And I bet dollars to donuts that harpoons are going to be in this game, and people will harpoon you in the safe zone because you can do that, and they will pull you out to the open sea. So I could totally see that being a thing. So that's something to keep in mind if you're planning on trying to be safe out there in the open seas. The open seas are absolutely going to be the wild, wild west. Let me know if you guys agree. Paranoid, what are your thoughts on the open seas?
I was hoping you were going to talk a little bit at the very end about oceans and stuff like that. And so it's already been confirmed, or at least that there's the 3 sections of fishing. And I know we've been over this personally. So the icon for the open seas is definitely a harpoon, like the tool that you use. Every section has a tool. So that's just going to be so exciting to have. You're going to have to if it's whaling, also just like is PETA going to come after Intrepid for whaling? Is it going to be like
I need that oil?
Yeah, are they going to be like really like involved, or is it going to be some other made up fish? Hopefully, there's like what's it called, krakens and all kinds of just like ridiculous fish out there. Especially as someone who's spearfished in real life, I definitely love being out on the open seas and stuff like that. But the whole idea of the multiple people working together to get the big loot and all the bigger bounties and to get all the oil is going to be so much fun. Hopefully they make it a multi-person ship just dedicated for that. And then cast nets and long lining of some sort, maybe just for bait fish. I think that's already in the game too, for the shores. I'm not sure for the open seas. Just so interesting when it comes to the fishing mechanics and stuff like that. But the harpooning for like PvP, that is going to be interesting as well. Being able to lock down boats, or maybe grappling hooks, so you can lock down boats and things like that and pull them close like pirates and stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Draco says, Peon says it was an AA, and Steven led a big hardcore guild in AA. If you liked it, it was very, very likely it will be an Ash as well. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Draco, and I loved fishing personally. I loved pirating. One of the biggest aspects on the open sea that I really loved in Arcade was the treasure hunting. And for anybody who didn't play Arcade, the way the treasure hunting worked was every 5 hours there would be these broken lifeboats that popped up. And there would be 25 approximately broken lifeboats that would pop up. So you would you'd hop on your merchant schooner, which is what you put the trade packs in, and you would look for these broken lifeboats with your telescope. That's something else. Remind me in a second, Perry. There's something else I want to talk to you about is the telescope. And that way we could see these broken lifeboats, when you got close to them, and then you'd see one and you'd mark the location on your map, and then you would destroy the lifeboat, and then you'd try to find more, and then you would come back to that said location where you marked, and you dive below, and you see these blue sparklies down on the ocean floor. Well, you needed a submarine, which was very expensive and took very rare materials to get. You would take a submarine and you would uncover the wreckage, okay? But then you needed to go ahead and tie some air pouches to it. You had to put like 10 leather air pouches on it.
No way, that's so cool.
To raise it up and then cut the rope and then surface it up. And when you surfaced it up, a message would go globally across like wood creeks from below the sea or something, and blah blah blah, and it let everybody know that there's a ship coming in. and they had at least 10 cargo things on there, each of them full of gold. And arcades used trade packs, so you would have to transfer those trade packs from the broken ship to your ship, and then get out of there before people found you. And
Oh, I love that.
in that game, you had a lot to lose because it was labor intensive to open up those crates. So yeah, and you needed to open up before you could take them. So it was, if you stole somebody's treasure ship that they just got, I mean, that was a kick in the noogies. I mean, that hurt. That was that just made you want to quit life. You know, kind of like from, you know, Ready Player One, when you lose, when you die and you lose your shit, you really lose your shit. I got to get that thing. Draco says it definitely seems like there will be content that is in Ash as well. Steven has mentioned that the oceans will definitely not. Oh no, they're going to be huge. They're absolutely going to be huge, and I'm so looking forward to them. And I do believe that is where all the real. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some high-end content on the land, of course, too. But I think a lot of the valuable materials and stuff like that are really going to come out there from the sea. Steven says the highest reward takes the highest risk. So it needs to be out there. They used to have these big, like, large giant gargantuan sunfishes that were really rare that you could catch in Arcade 2. And you'd put this big sunfish on your back, and it'd be like the size of, you know, John Candy on your back. It was absolutely huge. But the cool thing that you were able to do in Arcade was, if you found a really big fish, because their fish were, you got paid out by their weight, which is realistic. And you could, instead, if you didn't want to get paid for that, you could turn it into furniture. You could make a trophy out of it. So I thought that was really cool. And you could sell that trophy too. So that's something I would like to see as well. Also, being a furniture guy, you know, I could, you know, take that taxidermy, maybe it could be like something you could spec into also, and definitely do that. That would be neat. But getting back to being on the open seas and telescopes, in Arcades there were telescopes where now these were rare, and these were very expensive to upgrade to where you could have the capabilities. This is something a guild would spend a lot of money and time and focus trying to get. And if they had it, though, they would be able to see within a certain radius, depending on what level or what rank their telescope was, they'd be able to see other incoming boats. So if you were a fishing boat and you had a telescope, you'd be able to see enemy ships coming at you. Now, you wouldn't be able to see people swimming under the water getting ready to give you surprise butt sex, but...
Me not that kind of orc.
You would be able to see the ships coming in at you. So I always thought that was something that was really cool, and it would give people a way, you know, to kind of combat, you know, the open seas in a way. If they don't want to fight, if they have the right tools and they're looking to just get, you know, take their goodies and skedaddle, they'd have that option. Again, it's going to be a costly option, but I think it's something that could really make the game a lot more fun. And conversely, for those pirates out there, man, if they have that and they, you know, they see Paranot's ship and they say, "Oh, there's Paranot's ship. We know he's got something good." And let's go kill Paranot. Or, I mean, who wouldn't want to go kill Asmongold if you saw Asmongold? Yeah,
that is
everybody.
True. That is true.
Guys, it's Asmon. Like,
yeah.
Everybody would be on him trying to. And here's something else. In Arcade, you could actually sink a ship if you had too many people on board. And I'm pretty sure that if enemies jumped on your ship too, that would be extra, basically crew members. I think, I have to be quoted, but that could bring you down too. That would be funny as hell if you could sink a ship by bringing other players onto it. Draco says, going to make a fast underwater mounts, underwater breathing potions, really valuable. Yes, absolutely. Underwater breathing potions, I'm sure we're going to be a thing. And that brings me to another topic. What do you guys think? And this is new because I'm a big fan of the old-fashioned cannons and stuff like that, gunpowder. But I can understand why Steven doesn't want to bring gunpowder into the world of Ashes. But what do you think about these potion launchers that they're going to be using? I think this is going to be really big for alchemy. So anybody who's going into alchemy might want to make a friend with a fisherman, because it's going to be really good. Paranot, what do you think about the whole potion launcher thing and the telescope thing while you're at it?
The whole idea, like thinking, I always think when I think of telescope, I think of Sea of Thieves. It's a great idea, but I think of like, okay, so do I have a fast enough sail? You know, I want to see like, how expansive are the ship upgrades are going to be and stuff like that. Or it's like, oh, can we, soup up, make it just for speed and not storage, things like that. Is in like what you're saying, is weight going to be a big deal, or both? Hopefully it's super realistic. The more realistic I like, the better. That submarine treasure hunting thing is really freaking cool. And then Dracobringer bringing up the mounts, like the underwater mounts and stuff like that. Hopefully there's underwater like cities that you can like get underneath where there's air pockets, not necessarily like Atlantis or something, but just treasure hunting like that. And hopefully the water is just, it's so underwater, it's so realistic. It's like foggy. It has sand, like sand where you just can't see anything. Sharks will come up and attack you, right, and scare you.
Do you want to see the
I want
water
immersion.
physics like Sea of Thieves? Do you want to see that kind of water physics?
They are the best I've seen.
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely.
As someone who's been on the ocean for almost his entire life, that is the closest I've seen to it.
What do you guys think in chat
yeah.
as far as water physics? While he's discussing this other stuff, I'd like to see your thoughts on what kind of water physics you want to see from me. Go ahead, Ferry. I'm sorry.
Well, the potion launchers, I haven't seen too much about the potion launchers. I don't want gunpowder as well either. It's kind of a different direction for sure. It's in fantasy. But I like cannons.